Guys, so I want to thank all my new subscribers and all the people who show love my last video. My last video has almost had 10,000 views. That may not seem like a lot to everybody, but it's a lot to me, and it represents a lot of growth for the channel. So I'm so excited and I'm so grateful for everyone who showed love. That video was one of the fail videos, so I don't know what made the video do so well. I don't like if you guys like failure or if you guys just like my bodysuit, but go and check that video out. Let me know what part you liked the most. That video was also featuring Nico, which is an employee here at MBB. So let me know what drove you guys to the video. And again, if you're here from that video, thank you so much. And yeah, hey queens, hey my loves, hey baddies, hey bitches, what is up, and welcome back to the channel. So today is going to be a quick glute focus leg day. I'm just going to run through one set of each workout. So it's going to be kind of a quick leg days. If you do try this workout, try to aim for at least 4 sets each workout and go for at least 8 to 12 reps depending on how heavy you're trying to go. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of like, I don't want to say a deload week because I'm not necessarily in a deload week, but I am lightening, is that a word? Lightening I'm lightening my weights because I feel like I've been taking some steps backwards in terms of my strength, only because life is getting really hard for me, and because I also think sometimes I overtrain and I try to progressively overload too much that it's actually hindering some of my growth. So for my own personal goals right now, I'm kind of going lighter in my weights, but for the purpose of today's video, I'm just going to do a quick tutorial of each workout. I'm not even going to load up. So it's going to be a quick workout. But like I said, for you, do 4 sets of each of these workouts, 8 to 12 reps. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Give this video a big thumbs up. Comment what you want to see from me next. And yeah, stay tuned. So first up is going to be Smith machine reverse deficit lunges. So I don't know if you can see here. I should move this, but I'm going to be a little bit lazy. Should we move this? Can you see the plate? All right, so there is a plate under me. You can use a plate or like some type of, I don't know the lingo, like a step stool or something like that. Just basically have your supporting leg elevated. You're on the Smith. Center yourself and go down and tap back up. So heel elevated is just gonna give me a bigger stretch to get a better range of motion and really fire up that glute. And you wanna make sure that you're driving your heel into that plate to get yourself back up. So by focusing on driving your heel, you're gonna really place the emphasis on your glutes, which is what we're trying to target for today's workout. If it's really too difficult or you're a beginner, you could take out the elevation. But like I said, the elevation is for a bigger stretch. And with the Smith machine, it's gonna make this movement a lot easier because you could do it with a regular barbell or with like an easy bar. I don't know what you call it, but like the ones that just go right here. But then you have to focus on your balance. You gotta focus on so many other factors. So taking all of that out, the Smith just really lets you focus and lock in on the glutes. Whew, well, I got out of breath. All right guys, so next up we're gonna do a B stance hip thrust. So you could do it on the Smith, you could do it on a regular bench and load up the barbell. I'm lucky enough to have this in my gym. Most gyms actually carry this or some sort of variation of it. So I like it because the setup is easy. It already has the cushion. It's comfortable, super easy to load up. And then you have this plate under your feet that you can kind of elevate and play with depending if you want your feet more flat or like your toes to be more raised. So again, this is just for the tutorial. I am gonna end up loading up personally when I really get into the workout, but just for the purpose of demonstration, with these, you always wanna make sure your eyes are locked forward. You're not swinging back and forth. Depending how you put your feet, like if you put it more forward, you're gonna put a lot more emphasis on your hamstrings. I try to keep it somewhat like 90 degrees. I tuck my pelvis, like scoop my pelvis, engage my core, and then raise. But, one second. So we're gonna do B stance. So one foot is just gonna be there for support and the toes will be elevated. So it's really gonna make that other glute work so much harder to drive the weight up. Come all the way down and back up. Make sure you lock out at the top. You have to really feel that squeeze in the glute. And my eyes are forward the whole time. There's only one plate on here and I already feel everything so activated. And because it's B stance, it's a unilateral movement. So if you have any imbalances or one side is stronger than the other, this is really gonna help to improve and get strong overall. And whatever you do on one side, you gotta do on the other. Your core is engaged the whole time and you're squeezing those glutes as you drive up. It's gonna burn. I promise you guys. Whew. Whew. I feel that, and that's just for the demo. All right, let's move on. All right, guys, so next up are two movements that I don't do enough. It's gonna be dumbbell sumo squats. Those are really gonna target your glutes. To me, that targets your glutes way better than barbell back squats, hack squats, so many things. Even the Smith machine, this really targets the glutes, and you can really feel them activate when you do this movement. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do dumbbell RDLs, which is another movement that I don't do enough. I prefer to do RDLs with the barbell, but I think that's just because I'm comfortable, and for some reason they sometimes hurt my wrists. I do have wrist wraps, but again, this is just gonna be for the tutorial, so I'm not going super heavy yet. So for dumbbell sumo squats, you wanna have your feet pointed outward, a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. And then even without a weight, you can feel it. So I'm gonna have my head kind of facing down and my torso leaning forward. I'm not trying to be upright. I wanna lean forward a little bit and then go as low as you can go. So even without weights, I can feel my glutes firing up. And again, with glute movements, you wanna drive your heel into the floor so that you can drive back up. You have to focus on feeling your heel. You could do this elevated if you want to get even deeper range, but right here I feel everything. And don't rush it. I can feel my hamstrings, I can feel my glutes, everything's on fire. So again, 4 sets, 10 to 12 reps. Go up in weight, go as heavy as you possibly can that you'll feel comfortable and you can still get that deep stretch. From there, next up will be dumbbell RDL. So now we need two dumbbells. This is demonstration purposes, guys. So I'm grabbing little 25. So next up, as I said, I don't know why, I have a love-hate, mostly hate relationship with these, but keep your feet like shoulder width apart and lower the weight down. Try to glide the dumbbells along your shins. Same thing with the other movements. You want to drive your heels into the floor. Like I could almost pick my toes up. And you don't have to like hyperextend and come all the way up. It's not a race. Slow and controlled. I'm looking down. I have a slight arch in my back, but not an over arch. And go as low as you can. You're gonna really feel that pull in your hamstrings and your glutes. The more you bend, actually, the more you're gonna feel it in your glutes. And the straighter your legs are, the more you're gonna feel it in your hamstrings. So I come up to like kind of just above my knee and back down. Your core is engaged the entire time and you're driving your butt back. I think this is the movement where they say like kind of closing a car door with your butt cheeks. Whew. Whew. The lighter the weight, I actually feel way more engagement in the right areas. So don't go too heavy, don't go too light either. Find your happy medium. 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps. This you could probably do like 10 to 15 reps, honestly. But both of those workouts are gonna kick your ass. So last up is gonna be 2 movements, basically kind of like a glute superset on the hip abduction machine. This has absolutely become one of my favorites. You could do this in the beginning of your workout. You could do this at the end as a finisher. If you do it at the beginning, it is gonna fire everything up and get you super activated for all the other workouts we just did. But if you did the other compound movements or the other workouts first, this is still gonna be a great finisher. We're gonna do it leaning forward and then we're gonna do it backward. So you're targeting all parts of the glutes. Forward, you kind of can load up more than backward, and you'll see what I mean, because backward, we're gonna do it bridged. But if you're doing it forward, with this, you can handle a lot of volume. So I would say 10 to 12 or 10 to 15 reps. I still do it elevated. You could sit if you're not comfortable with it or you're a beginner and you're not strong enough yet, but I like to do it elevated. I pull on this and I'm driving out with my knees. My toes are up, so I'm just kind of leaning on the footrest. And I'm driving outward with my knee. If you could squeeze for a second, come back, squeeze, Like, don't rush through it. You're not just like flying. Everything has to be slow, controlled, and squeezed. Same thing when you're coming back in, take your time coming back in. You want to keep that tension on the glutes. So you're gonna do about 10 to 15 like that, and then come back. I would say lighten the weight when you do this part. Come back, bridge, and same thing, drive out with your knees. This bridge is gonna make it a little bit harder. That's why it's better to lighten the weight, so the movement can still remain slow and controlled. But again, if you're a beginner, or this is too hard for you, or you have back problems, I have back problems, so that shouldn't be your excuse. You could do it like this, but to me, it's just not as effective. So yeah, do both of those back to back, no break in between, at least 3 to 4 sets, 10 to 15 each direction. So that's gonna wrap up today's little BBL maintenance glute workout. Let's go somewhere else for the outro. I don't know why I'm out of breath today, guys. All right, guys, so that's a wrap for today's workout. It was kind of quick and focused. So this one is for the BBL girlies who want to maintain their glutes, maintain their legs. You work your entire lower body with any of these workouts today. So definitely this is a good BBL maintenance workout. But also this is for the busy ladies or the gyms that are super packed. You kind of weren't all over the place. We were on the Smith, we were on dumbbells, and we were on 2 other machines. But it was quick, focused, and good for the busy days and the busy moms and the busy BBL girlies. So I hope you enjoyed this workout. Stay tuned for the next video. Give this video a big thumbs up. Please let me know what you want to see from me next. We're going to have more and more videos coming like this. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and just show me love across all platforms. So I love you, queens and kings. Thank you so much for watching.